everything, but just roughly. And I googled places to play in Manchester, and one of the first things that came up was the Whiskey Jar. So I, for some reason, ended up on a TripAdvisor list of reviews, and one of them, the heading was "Nice bar, very rude Scottish man ruined our night." He stood on our toes, told us to be quiet, all this sort of stuff. I thought, fucking hell, that's exactly where I'm going to go. And I did. And Joe was probably the first person I met, actually. I'd say pretty much everything that happened to me in Manchester that was good has kind of come as a result of this. This man here, which is why it's so devastating to watch him unravel. But there's a lot of love.
So, I do speak English. I just don't happen to use it in the same way you do. What I'm saying right now is he's very good at words.
Sorry? Harmonies? Yeah, do harmonies. Actually, to be fair, so enamoured was I with Joe that he's actually sang backing vocals on a couple of my singles. This first one's called Full Moon. I wrote it because I was working very hard on things and being crazy and being addicted to working very hard instead of being addicted to drugs, because that's great.
Same thing.
Yeah, it is. It's the same thing. And I thought that the full moon was like a thing that made everything better, which sounds insane, but there's a logic to it. Anyway, this song's called Full Moon, and I hope you like it.
Moving water in our skin, something small is changing. A force that pushes, pulls, and papers over cracks, but it won't last. 'Cause I'm not unblunt and scored, I'm overworked and bored, while wicked ones find gentle free. When I use hot for muscles and cold for bones, what is there for tired souls? There's a light by the phone, waxing tight will change. Play the long game and let light pass through the waves, rested and ready. A feather in the breeze holds no stone. I don't only have myself to blame. No control, consigned to the sky above. But I'm holding out on hope, the constellation to support me. 'Cause I can't seem to stop hard for my soul. myself to play.
Thank you very, very, very much. So that's called Full Moon. This one's called Formation, and I wrote it when I moved to Manchester because I'd lived in Cambridge for like my whole life, like 30 years before I moved here. And it's kind of weird. I'm 34.
Get a fuck.
Yeah, I know.
Unbelievable.
But anyway, when I moved here, I was sort of like, didn't really factor in how long it takes for people to get to know you and like, to get things started, I guess. And I was kind of being a bit impatient and spending a lot of time in the Peak District and going for nice walks and shit like that. I say shit like that, it's lovely, I love going for walks in the Peak District. And I guess I kind of came to the conclusion that sometimes things take as long as they take. And like trees, for instance, flowers, you can't rush these things. So I made a song called Formation that's kind of like just a reminder for myself of those things. Joe sang backing vocals on this one properly.
I also, like, before I sang the backing vocal, before I sang the backing vocal, I took a picture lying on my back in Manchester one afternoon of some clouds and a jet, like, trail above my head.
If you haven't heard the song before, that's relevant.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll just play it for you.
If you feel rhythmic during this song, can you just do this?
I give you permission.
It's like the shaker.
Surrender yourself to a gentle formation. Relax, remember to breathe. 'Cause this one was made above a body of water, wide and translucent, it moves, it moves. Gathering now, it's coming right for us. Straight overhead, shimmering wavelength. This one was made by the back of a jet engine. That bit. Hand under head, feet cross-legged. The longer we stay, the more we see. While our eyes adjust to the light that is there. Just like filling a lake with a rain cloud, the heavy sled it picks and roll, sound drop by drop and day by day. Or a carpet of sand made of clay, faces are whipped by the wind and the rain's pace blow by blow, and day by day we will continue. evaporate, the cycle continues. We'll come straight back down in a shower of darling, to soak in the grass like none of it matters. This one was made for taking some time to the longer we stay, the more we see. While our eyes adjust to the light that is. Just like filling a lake with a rain cloud, the heaviest let it mix along, sound drop by drop and day by day. Or a carpet of sand made of clay, faces whipped by the wind and the rain's pace, blow by blow and day by day we will continue.
I wanted some acapella. Do you have acapella? Yeah.
Thank you very much, you've been very kind. There's a stop motion video I made during lockdown, because what the fuck else was I going to do? I went into like my local park and just got some leaves and some grass and some twigs and some clay. I bought some clay. Give it up for clay. Where would we be without it? I would love for you to see it.
What's your name?
My name was Ryan Buxton. Buxton like the water.
Not Buxton, how it used to be spelled back in the, Viking days.
How is it spelled then?
Buccstan.
No, not like that. With an X, B-U-X here, and like the water.
Buxton.
Like the water.
Yeah.
Anyway, this madness has gone on far too long. The final song that I would like to play for you this evening is one of my favourite ones to play, which is called Curtains, which I wrote in lockdown. Which I wrote for a friend of mine who, again, not meaning to bring the mood down, but he sadly passed away a few years ago, and I wanted to do something to sort of like keep him alive in my mind, and I wrote a song for him called Curtains, which I kind of later realised it sort of means like, when they say like, and it's curtains for you, like a theatre thing. I didn't mean it in that way, but it's a good way for me to kind of just talk about it. Anyway, this is how it goes. It's called Curtains. Thank you for listening. My name's Ryan Buxton. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Sound of your voice, seeing I was rolling your cigarette so carefully, you were confessing and then helping me paint outside in the blistering heat. You were pale concrete, I was missing how much you need help. Da, 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 da.
to the edges of emotion. While I roll your cigarettes, while I roll your cigarettes, while I roll your cigarettes, while I roll your cigarettes. Study a brand new subject of your own. You should travel on back to your ancient home. So I said, doctor, doctor, did you get to county court to study science fiction, to unearth your prediction? Dun, 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 oh, the light takes shape in the creases of my curtains, in a pattern like waves at the edges of an ocean. While I roll your cigarettes, while I roll your cigarettes, while I roll your cigarettes, while I roll your cigarettes. Sorry. You with me? Come on. Works better a cappella. Your turn. And again.
That is quite nice. There we go. Thank you everyone. Thank you. Have a lovely
So, I know I seem like a fucking horrible dick all the time, but there's a real purpose to what I do, and it's to create a room full of people who don't really mind pressing pause on their real lives just for a minute, you know, and occasionally people